G'day and welcome. This is going to be a bit different because Taggin has never ever done any Let's Play stuff before or first impressions, and I don't know where this is going to go. But I plan to do a little bit of a series on this game because I found it absolutely amazing when I looked at it. Absolutely amazing. And I watched Generic B play it, and he's done 2 episodes so far, and now I was like, wow, that game, I need to have it in my life. And I was so amazed at the detail that's in this game. This game is in release 144, but it's actually Alpha 5, so the detail that's in this game made me want to buy it, and I generally don't buy games on early access. I've had a couple which are on my list where I'm keep looking at them to make sure that they're getting regular updates before I actually go, okay, I trust you. But this game, the quality that I saw in Alpha 5, in an alpha, was so high I would buy that game if it was released today. So, this is Stonehearth. Before anyone complains about this, Stonehearth actually means something different to Hearthstone, and they actually mean things. They're not just swap around the name. I should look up what it actually means, but yes, and I believe this was created around the same time with Hearthstone, like the concept. That being said, the Hearthstone has been like a WoW thing for a very long time, so that's really not anything, but I'm pretty sure they did not base their game name off. If we swap the 2 words around at Hearthstone, that would be silly. But yeah, I really like it, and we're gonna have some fun playing it. So, we're gonna go new game, and we're gonna go normal. So normal means that you're gonna have goblins coming at you, and you're gonna have danger and excitement, and I don't know how well I'm gonna go, and I don't know if it just scales periodically up, so that's a bit scary. Yes, so normal. Okay, so this is doing some procedural generation. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be just a simple procedural generation algorithm. Now I'm looking for something like this, but not like that. I want to be in these foothills like areas, but I want like a defensive outcove. So I want something like that, but smaller. So I want to have the only way that you can get into my village is in this one certain direction. I would take that, but you need to go over the mountains or around there. So we want to have access to the map still. That's kind of like a bit... It's kind of tempting. It's like a little sanctuary. I'm not sure exactly how the enemies work. I'm pretty sure they'll probably climb over mountains and stuff. But just to be on the safe side, I do want my special little area. So we're going to roll a bit. It's kind of okay, but like this area is sparse, and so I'll explain what this is. So insert a multi-line description of the terrain type here. Make it pretty interesting but brief. That is not what... That's alpha stuff, of course. But as you can see, as I go around, the vegetation goes from nary a weed to lush. So, and dense, and lush and dense. The wildlife also goes from common to scarce, desolate. So there is absolutely no wildlife there. Well, there shouldn't be. So yeah, we're gonna keep rolling because I like the compass. I like the art style in this game too. This game is a voxel game, but I do just love the design and everything that's gone in. That's kind of defendable. Episode 1. Michael decides on a map. I'm Michael, by the way. The other one is Link. We don't care about him. He's lazy. He's sleeping right now, actually. I'm not joking. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. But I made a deal, and I'm gonna force them to keep that deal, and I'm gonna, like, be awesome. That's kind of... Ooh. Yes, this may take a while. Just to put it out there. This may take a while. Technically, you'd think the terrain generation would give me what I want eventually. don't know how much each... I don't quite know how much each of these little square things are on the map. Like, you don't play in a map this far out. You play, like, very zoomed in. So I'm not sure. So, like, this could be worth it. Or I may need it out to here. Like, I just don't know. Roll again. Oh, that's a horrible map. That's kind of cool, but it's very... I could... I'm gonna have to decide one day soon. So tempting. I think I may go with this one here. That's my defensive point. I don't know how cool you can get with your defenses. Maybe in a future update it's going to be like a big thing. Hey, you can build walls and you can fortify yourself a bit more. But currently I don't know how much there is. I don't know how much there is in this game. I looked at the road map briefly and went, this is... Really? You got that much work to do? Like, the parts of the game that are done are so polished that it's like, how do you guys still have that much to do? So what I'm going to actually do is probably start right there. And I'll see how close this is. If this is very close, I'll build all my houses on the plains. But if it isn't very close, I will build them up here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to start there. Embark here! Oh, she's going to load everything. I have all the graphic settings on max. There's not a lot. I could go through that, I guess. We could. Not right now, though. So, to move the camera, we use WASD, and rotate, we use right-click. That's a Unity tool there. Zooming in and out. Okay, cool. So, these are the planes. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably actually start down here, because I just didn't know. And if I go escape... Okay, let's just quickly go to the options menu. So, I've turned off VSync, because I don't know the engine, but specifically, if this is Unity, which it doesn't look like Unity at all, vertical sync will cause your frames to like drop by 30. Just to point it out there, I'm a student programmer, a year 3 student games programmer, games specifically. So I may point out things that are like amazing to me, and you guys go, "Oh, that's pretty cool," but it's like, "Oh my, this is so amazing." So I've got VSync here. I've got full screen because it's easy to record 1080p when you're in a 1080p full screen. Any aliasing? Whole lot. Shadow detail? A whole lot. Shadow detail shouldn't be... I'm not sure. They could... It could be needing optimization. As it is voxels, you should be able to get your shadow detail pretty spot on. But again, if you just run a normal shadow over it, it's going to take as much as a normal shadow. If you work with your shaders a bit and get a voxelized shadow, then you could get something. Other than that, I've got draw distance, which is up to max, and it actually starts at max. Don't have this on. Don't actually know what it is. There's currently no tooltip, so I'm not going to click it. And I don't have ambient occlusion on because it's probably about 30 degrees in my room right now, and ambient occlusion, not the best idea. My computer already runs hot, so I don't want to make it run even hotter. But anything that's just using basic graphics card stuff, I have up high. Sound-wise, everything's max. I'm controlling the sound via OBS. I'm actually recording on OBS for once. It's different. So yeah, I'm gonna go OK, and we're gonna resume, and we're gonna click this guy. And we're gonna actually place it down here. They're all up here, but we're gonna place it down here. Or maybe they just move. We're gonna make this plains our little home. We are going to name it Taggington. 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 We can actually, let's make this look more like a... Ooh, okay. So I presume they do have the cursor there for the mouse, for the typing, but it's currently up there. Look up detail. Yes, okay. So I'm going to pause this and then read this. There is a pause button. In these type of games, I use it with Banish as well. I'm pausing all the time to see what I can do next. I'm not letting the game play out by itself, because then things can happen that kill people. I'm too scarred from Banished myself. Banished is a very harsh survival city simulation. This is cool. This is like a sandbox simulation thingy with resource management, and it's like, so cute. Yes, I would describe this game in one word. It is cute. Town advisory. Initial supplies. Wooden logs stored 0 out of 8. We're going to get this town off the ground. We'll need wood, and lots of it. Chop down nearby trees and make a stockpile from their logs. To store their logs. Okay, accept. Okay, harvest. So, I want to clear this plane out first. So let's just grab that. And right click to exit. And we're gonna go play. And they're gonna all run off in their floaty, but they're peoples, and floaties peoples are cool peoples. We're gonna stockpile it a little bit ways away from here. I want this to be my house area, but I'm gonna go up here because... Okay. We do have bugs. This is a little bit of bugs. Nil value. No, why are they calling it nil? I'm gonna actually store everything for... Oh, I probably shouldn't. Roof. Okay. Pausing. Pausing is amazing, and every game should have it. Okay, so we're gonna store in here. We're gonna store our resources. Those resources. I'm also gonna have one for practically everything else. Oh, one for food and drink, one for weapons and armor, and tools and goods, and then one for everything else. I'll probably move these into an actual building to stop them from getting raided. So, we're going to build another one. And this one's just going to be a narrow one, and it is going to be none. We're going to choose food and drink. Accept. And we're going to have another one. And this is going to be none. We're going to go tool goods, weapon and armor. Okay, and then wealth and construction can be in its own over here. Oh. Interesting. It doesn't need that big. So construction and wealth are the ones I'm missing. Okay, there you go. Right click, and we're going to play. And they're going to get confused, and they're going to be like, ah. Oh, wait, they're building a fire. This is really cool. I love this. Yay, fire. I'm so psyched to be there. I could yell with joy. Oh. Okay. A traveler approaches holding a bundle. So I'm probably going to also clear these trees here. Because why not? And currently there's not much that can be destroyed. The traveler approaches holding a bundle. I was thinking about joining your settlement, but it looks like you're even worse than I am. The traveler would like to see you leave 2 baskets of corn. Yeah, right. Okay, so we're going to build this. And initially, we're going to pause it. Initially, I'm aiming to build a, like, kind of, what's it called? A boarding house. So I want all my people, which I don't actually know if there's a way to see how many people you have. It's probably one of these. Yeah, I've got 4 citizens. I want all these people in one big house. And from there, we're going to move this house. And we're going to break it into... We're going to give them their own houses. So we're going to start with the boarding house, give them their own houses. We're going to give work sites as well. And then we are going to make the big building the town hall. And I don't know how exactly... cool I can go into that, but that's also why I'm going to start the big building right where my cursor is right now. So that's the plan. Let's see how bad it will go. You can make city walls, but yeah, okay, we're going to design a custom building. Materials. So this is where we really need tooltips, but I'm sure it will be getting added very soon. And we're going to build a nice big building. And I hope I can fit them all in there. And we're going to put the walls up. Oh, let's be fancy. Let's be fancy. Let's make an entry point here. And because it will be a main hall, we'll make it here too. Is that off? Yes, that is. Okay, there's a couple of problems here. The big one is I couldn't tell that that just happened. So, yeah, that is... I kind of need... Click and drag, right click, really? I couldn't tell that this was actually not counting. And there's definitely some issues here, so just some minor bugs. That's not a problem. This game is a alpha game. We expect that. We do not expect them to be crazy. That'd be just insane. Okay, we're gonna pop the walls up. Book. That's our walls. That's none of this seems awesome yet. It seems so awesome. We're gonna just pop this roof on, and I may have to change. No, I want north and south. Oh. We're gonna turn off east and west. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. That's kind of like my town hall-y looky thingy. And I like the curve. I could make this so it's higher. So if I press this, it goes up. If I press this, it goes down. I can up the rise slope, which doesn't seem to do anything right now. May do something if I had bigger things, but yeah. Okay, we need a door. Cool, I did make it. Always design things in these games odd, because you want to place that door. And you want to place it evenly in the structure, so it needs to be designed odd. Okay, I'm going to place them too high, the windows. Was that too high? And I've already forgotten. So yeah, right there, so... Hey. So how do I erase that doodad? Oh, there's an undo button. Does that work? No, of course. Why? We wouldn't want to work. No. Again, it's not their fault. It's just an alpha, and I think this is such an amazing alpha. Now, can I see through that building to see where the other window is? No, I cannot. Okay, debug. So it's 2 in from the side and 2 up. Okay, there. And we'll do the same thing over here. And then we'll try to mimic my horrible window placement. Actually, that one's really good. Oh well, one side's got rough windows. Who cares? It's alpha. We can't be expected to know everything. Okay, and for some reason, I do not have the done building. Oh, did the whole thing lift up? No? Oh no. I think the whole thing may have accidentally lifted off the floor. So that's the problem with the undo button right now. The floor does not exist with it. So we hope this is going to fix it. It may look very strange. If not, this is a cool bug. Okay. This is Z buffering, Z fighting. And it isn't... Yeah, yes. Start building. Okay. I don't know if that's actually building. Yes, it is. Okay. Exit. Okay, cool. Play. I know what I'm doing, it's fine. We are running out of food, which is interesting. We definitely need some food. And I'm not sure if I have it much. There's a rock. I noticed when Generic B was playing that there was bushes. But I may have started a place without bushes. There's foxes. So we need a trapper, really. If this is the case, we need our trapper. So we click on the knife, I think? Nope. We click on citizens. And we want to make Fiona our trapper. So we promote her to a job. And I have a knifey thingy, so she can just become a trapper. And I also want to promote... I'll promote Selvin to the carpenter. Promote. Back. Cancel. So they're gonna go... She's gonna grab a knife. So this means that I can say, you see how there's small animals here? I want to tell her to set up traps in this area. And I want it to be kind of a big area because... Okay. Because it kind of needs to be a big area because it's trapping. You can't do trapping on a small area. And I know there's animals there because there are animals there. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we get some food, because currently I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't. And I can't get up there to see if there's any, like, blueberry bushes or anything. I actually can't see any bushes. Oh, there's some right there, so we'll get gatherers one day, but yeah. I didn't let them collect this stockwood. What's here? Accept. Oh, okay. We haven't actually fulfilled that first one. Whoops. Every time we put wood there, it's getting taken away. Maybe now? Or now? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We may never actually get to do that. Oh, we completed it. Okay. So that was... I don't know how much of the questing system they've got done. And for some reason I have something flashing there. Fun bugs. Okay, this is what I think is so awesome. They literally build scaffolding and ladders, and this is the cutest thing in the world. Like that's awesome. Right there. That is the most amazing thing ever. It's like, ah. Do we have anything from the trapping? Yeah, so we have some animals that are trapped. We have a beaver. We have a blanks, and we have a blank. The foxes obviously can get out of these traps. That's not great. I presume that's what happened. But look, they're building, and there's all this Z fighting, but it's an alpha, so we don't care. Yeah, so. Yes, this is amazing. This is amazing to me. This is what surprised me. This is what makes me happy. What's this? Okay. I do need that carpenter, I guess. So. Carpenter. Build a workshop. We definitely need the carpenter workshop because we need a... My position isn't great. I don't have any food. So we're going to put that on to build. And we'll see what happens. But, yeah. And... Is that really the carpenter? Okay. So over here I can show the workshop. I need a farmer. So we're going to craft one. And we're going to craft it. And then I also want a sword and that. So those are our 3 extra little job things that we kind of need. So I'm going to start working on those. And it's going to be awesome. Look at the scaffolding! That is amazing. I love it. And it looks like I'm going to get the Z fighting here for a long time now. Like they're so smart. This is the cutest AI in the world, and those two are just hugging. What is your name? I can't because they're literally together. They are the same person. Wow. So lovely. Okay, so this is where I'm going to call the first episode right here. I will release a second episode soon because I'm going to record it right now, and I hope these all work. So I'm just going to go test this first episode, see if it all works, and then I'll be back with the second one. Thank you guys for watching. You can find Taggin at tagginpodcast.blogspot.com. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel because there may be things coming on here. We do a weekly podcast. It releases every Wednesday. So, see you around.